Hi guys, thanks for checking the video out. Steve Buzza here. It is the Tuesday after the Saturday before. So, Patrick Reed has been at it again, or has he? So there was a little bit of a rules controversy on Saturday. If you haven't seen it, you couldn't have been looking up any golf news. You might have a life and you might have other things. Please tell me that's not true. But Patrick Reed's hooked one out the bunker. On camera, it's clearly bounced. And then he's gone up, it looks plugged and takes a drop, and now it's in a bit of hot water. The big thing from this situation, and if you have kids or you know junior golfers, there's a big lesson to be learned. And it's golf self-governs its rules, and we hold ourselves as competitors. I think it's one of the biggest differences between golf and other sports. I can remember I started playing five-a-side football, and I'd kick someone because I'm slow and I kind of maneuver like a freight train. I will stop. If I foul someone, I will stop. It's just I play so much golf, that's just in my nature. And we do pride ourselves on that very fact. And as soon as your integrity is in question, the rules don't work anymore. And I think this is the case with Patrick Reed on Saturday. If we take just the situation, there may have been ways procedurally that he could have dealt with it slightly different. But I think if it wasn't Patrick Reed, you could go, look, actually, I don't think there was anything that wrong. But it just shows you with, as soon as your integrity is not in a place which it needs to be in golf, all of a sudden you don't get the benefit of the doubt. We're looking at a couple of things he did which I didn't particularly like. Asking the person that was down ball spotting, you know, that's just a member, that's a local person. It's not an official. They're not going to argue with the tour pro. It's not like they're going to say, oh, they probably weren't even watching. You know, that's a lot of responsibility to put on that person, and you can't use that person as your key witness. The other thing he did do, and this wasn't mentioned, and there's obviously been a lot of interviews since, and this hasn't been mentioned, is when the ref came, the ref said, oh, do you mind if I feel? And he dropped a comment along the lines of, well, how else are you going to determine this? He wasn't rude, so I'm not claiming that he was rude or abusive, but it very much struck the power of I'm the tour pro and you're the ref. And I felt as soon as he did that, the dynamic shift, and he was always going to give him the drop. You know, it made him feel awkward enough to go, and Patrick Reed knows what he's doing there. He wants the drop. He wants to win the tournament, and he wants the drop. So he's pushing on the referee, I think, with his body language, with his behavior. That's not cheating, because if you can get the ref to say that's a fine, it's fine. And that's the only bit I want to add from other things. Overall, like I say, I don't think the situation was that bad, and it just shows as soon as you don't trust somebody. I didn't see it live. I watched it when I got home, so I had it brought to my attention before I saw it, and the person that brought it to my attention was telling me how Patrick Reed was pushing his fingers down and he was making it seem like it was plugged. That's why he moved the ball. He was cleaning the ball in his hand, and again, if it wasn't Patrick Reed, I don't think he'd be making that comment. You know, it just does show you, and if you're a junior golfer, it shows you win at all costs does not work in golf. Your integrity is far more important. And Patrick Reed, he's probably gone past the point he can get it back. You know, think about it. He came over to the European Tour at the end of last year. He was the only real big American to come over and play in the BMW at Wentworth. He made the trip over to the race to Dubai, you know, the grand final on the Earth course. So You know, he's been doing stuff that, you know, we've been asking these top golfers to do, you know, try and support the European Tour, really get the European Tour up and try and get it to that status up next to the PGA Tour. So, but can you see it? Just as soon as you've been tarred with that brush, you can't get rid of it in golf. You can't. So use it as a warning, more so than anything else. Can't win it all time. Play hard, but integrity, you gotta play within the rules. We call it in golf, and as soon as people don't think you're gonna call it correctly, you'll be called for all of these things. And this example couldn't be better. So get some comments down below. What do you think of the situation? Do you think I'm being too trusting? Do you think he knew exactly what he was doing? He knew that it wasn't plugged and he was trying to pull a fast one. He was trying to manipulate it. Get your comments in. Why do you think that? And not just because it's Patrick Reed. You know, what did you not like procedurally? Because I think I'm right in saying, and again, this is a good one to comment. If I'm wrong, I'll put my hands up and I want your opinion. When they changed the rules last year, 2019, I don't think you have to pull, like if you're in casual water, this example, I don't think you have to even call your playing partners across now. The rule changes in 2019 were very much geared at trying to speed up play. I think one of those was literally you can, if you're sure you can take the drop, you don't need to call your playing partners over. So you can see with that rule, Patrick Reed has done nothing wrong. He doesn't even really need to pull over the referee, but has he pulled the referee in knowing as soon as the referee makes the decision, he's off the hook? I can't answer that one. But the internet can, because that's what we do. So get some comments down below. Like and subscribe. As always, I appreciate you watching the video. Stay safe. If you're in lockdown, I have got some videos coming up for you shortly. And if you're not in lockdown, I hope you're safe and life isn't too bad. As always, I hope to catch you soon.